Up next on the Tesla Plaid channel. 61 Corvette. On big Hoosier full slick. Had a lot of tire. Frequent flyer. All right, this 61 Corvette's doing all kinds of wheelies tonight. All right, he's on a pro tree. I was just warned. All right, this Corvette is, I think, fuel injected, if I'm not mistaken. And he's running mid-fives. Everybody's coming out to watch this one. This is the fastest car out here by a long shot. I'm told he did a wheelie halfway down the track on his last pass. I was down at the end of the track, so I didn't get to see it. All right, peak performance ready, just in time. And it's going to be a pro tree, so I'm not too concerned about being super shallow. There we go. All right. Ready for the on that pro tree. He definitely had me on the light. That's his tree, so he's tuned his reaction for that tree a lot more than I have. It would have been nice if we got out on it a little bit. If he'd have been a little slower on the tree, we would have got probably more video of his wheelie.
Ooh, that was a good race.
That Corvette was fast.
Yeah, at 565, it better be. Because 608.
608, all right.
608.
All right.
Yeah, every time that guy comes by, the whole thing's like, ooh, I can feel my body shake when he drives by.
Well, I knew I was going to get a yellow slip on that one.
He travels all over the country racing.
Yeah, darn fast. Well, we ran another 6.0. I would have liked to have had a better light on that. I had a .214 to his .132, so he was almost a tenth faster on that pro tree than I was. And look at a 60-foot 133. He ran a 565 at 126.1. We ran a 608 at 120.1. So he was 6 miles an hour faster at the finish line. And he crossed the finish line about a half a second before us, 0.51 margin at the finish line. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Let me see if I can catch up with the driver. Things all out. Not much in the way of seats in there. Next on the Tesla Plaid channel. Let's see what this G-body's got. Thanks for letting me go down the track next to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I was trying to be within a half second of you and I didn't quite get it. .51 at the finish.
Good deal. Good deal.
But within a half second was my goal. I don't usually practice Pro Tree, but
Yeah.
they told me at least I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, are your Pro Tree reactions usually in that the low teens like that?
No, normally I'm double O's.
Even on Pro Tree?
Yeah, yeah. We're testing some stuff. We got the air gap off a little bit in the clutch.
Yeah. And you do that with, you do a shallow stage and you still get a double O?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. Wow. So you've really fine-tuned your
Air
launch
gap.
for that?
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
And it's a new clutch in the car. And those are new tires. So the two are kind of,
Yeah.
they're showing up a little bit.
Yeah.
They're showing up.
So on a double O, is there any delay on that, or is it an immediate?
As soon as I see the top bulb, I let it go. And if I'm shallow stage, it's always
Right
same
on.
thing. It's always the same
Right on, with no delay.
with no delay.
Gotcha.
There's no electronics on it. The rules they
Yeah.
actually race, they won't let you have two-step, no electronics, no nothing. You have to shift gears and
Gotcha.
all that stuff.
Gotcha.
But it's a fast, it's stacked injection,
Yeah.
so it reacts instantly. You can leave off idle.
There's no electronics on this thing at all.
At all, yeah. So what fuel is it?
Race fuel. High octane.
Okay, 114 or something?
Yeah, the gasoline, yeah.
Yeah.
About
Yeah.
118.
118.
Yeah.
118. Gotcha. Cool. I know sometimes you come down multiple times on the pass.
Yeah, it
So-
knocked the tires off in the second gear that time.
So you come down and then you shift and you're up again. Gotcha.
You can probably see it on your video. It knocked the
I
tires
will.
off. I made the
Yeah.
gear change and it knocked the tires off. Not
Yeah.
terrible, but enough that the car come down and try to take off.
Gotcha.
4-speed.
Oh, it's a 4-speed manual.
You gotta shift, you gotta put the clutch in it.
Oh, wow. Wow. I had a
First
five.
family car I ever drove.
I had a 5-speed Fox body with nitrous for a number of years, so you know I kind of know.
We're trying
what
to
it's doing.
emulate what's in the 1967. That's the way the cars are built. No electronics,
Yeah.
no light that tells you when to shift this RPM.
Nothing.
On it, you gotta put the clutch in to shift
Gotcha.
on this thing.
Gotcha. Right on. Right on. That's honest.
That little car's fast too.
It does all right for an
Were
electric.
you on the floor with that Tesla?
Oh yeah, that was everything it's got.
Is it one motor, one or two?
It's got three.
3 motors? Wow.
3 motors. One on each rear tire
140 mile an hour.
and another motor in the front. So I was 6 miles an hour behind him, about a half a second. I mean, my problem is weight. That thing with me in it's 5,000 pounds.
Yeah.
All those batteries.
490.
You're 2490?
That's what it has. We're actually more than that.
25, 26.
About
We gotta weigh
25.
2490. Our glass calls for pounds per cubic inch.
Okay.
Well, we got an extra 6 pounds per cubic inch for this with some benefits on the student. With some fuel injection, we get a few brakes.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that's still a small block Chevy.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's the displacement on it?
440.
Oh, a 440 small block. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, it's all about.
Right to the limit. Yeah.
900
Go to
horsepower.
10,000. That was 8,000. It was a high-strung little thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too bad we didn't get good videos. That would hit the internet for sure. Tesla versus the old gas.
Oh no, I've got some good video on the cameras on it. Yeah. And a buddy of mine shot some video from the sidelines as well. But I've got 2 cameras on the side of my car, so all of that. You know, if I'd have left a little bit ahead of you, I'd have gotten more of your wheelies, more like from the front view, as opposed to, you know, side to
I'm
back.
surprised you were. I mean, I thought you'd been a little closer with it. Are you doing the Pro Tree like we're doing too?
No, not usually. I was like 23, 230 or whatever you want to call it on that. So I was about a full 10th behind you on the tree. But yeah, I run a Sportsman. I've always run a Sportsman. I've got over 1,000 Tesla passes on a Sportsman. So, you know, I got to adjust myself. In fact, my problem is sometimes I'm talking to my cameras, like, okay, this Corvette 61, whatever. I'm trying to say a little bit about the car, and then I get up to the start line and I forget which tree it is. I just assume it's going to be a Sportsman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my wife made me this little bright pink little like 3x5 card that says Pro Tree on it, and I put that on my dashboard. So no matter how distracted I am, when I get up to the line, I see that, I know it's coming at least. But
When when you start posting around here, S.E.G.A, that's Southeast Gas Association, or Corvette drag cars, and the other places. It'd be really cool Tesla versus the Gasser.
Yeah. I'll get it up on YouTube within the next few days.
Yeah.
There's some interesting races
that was
I've
fun.
had.
I was surprised to see you pull up there.
Yeah, well, I was hoping to get extra just because I wanted to get the footage from the side of your wheels off the ground. So the height of your wheelie bars, you guys run that pretty consistent, or do you mess around with that at all?
On the bad tracks, we raise them up. On the good tracks,
Gotcha.
hardly run on a good track ever.
Yeah,
but you got all-wheel drive in that thing, right?
Oh yeah.
So there's no reason for wheelie bars.
Oh no, I mind. I'm with 5,000 pounds. I'm not lifting those tires anytime soon. But you know what your horsepower roughly is out of that small block?
Like 900.
Oh, 900. 900. Yeah, gotcha.
And we in our group are running 530s, about 135.
Yeah.
That's what that thing should do.
Gotcha.
And we're getting ready for a race next weekend, so we were just testing a few things. This came out pretty good. We're done for tonight. So.
Yeah. So do you get into fourth gear? Not on this track.
I did that time.
You did get into fourth gear.
Yeah, we've been having a problem with the motor breaking up and not wanting to continue making power through the van.
Yeah.
And we found that problem, and it showed us our clutches off because of it. And some other things wrong.
So you got to be running like a really gear, like a 488 or a 456 or something, or?
It depends on the track. If it's a real bad track, we'll take tire speed away. If it's a real good track, we'll add tire speed to it.
But do you do it with a different diameter tire, or you change the gear?
Yeah, change the gear.
The gear every time. You know what you're running right now?
Right now, what is it?
583.
583.
583. Yeah, that's how you're
We're
getting
looking
into
at
that fourth
8,000
gear.
RPM. We're now 8,500 RPM going through the lights too.
Yeah. In fourth gear?
85. That was 85.
Yeah, that should be pretty close to that.
So fourth gear and 8,000 RPM on that 8th mile pass. Wow.
500.
Wow.
We just changed it a little lower gear. We did have a 6.0, which is a little too much RPM.
Yeah.
We don't like spinning them 10,000 if you don't have to, but we will if we have to.
Yeah. So, do you have a hard red line in that? I mean, what would you call your red line in that? I mean, can you do 10 grand?
That's that.
What do you mean?
I mean, where are you shifting typically?
Tonight we're pretty easy on it, so I can check to see if it fixes 8,000.
8,000. But if you're in a competition event, you're going all out.
I let it pull until it feels like it's
Yeah. You think like 11 grand? Does it get up that high? Or?
10 for sure,
the
though.
big block
10.
has seen 11 grand.
Okay.
The problem with this thing is when you got to put it in shift, it comes off the ground. Well, when it comes off the ground, it ain't steering on it, and you don't have time to look at the tech.
Yeah.
So after a while, when you say RPM, he's finding the actual RPM looking at the computer right now, which I can't have on race, only to test.
Yeah. You're just going by with the torque, where you feel it pulling and whatnot.
Not trying to set no record, trying to make sure a problem is fixed.
Yeah.
And it's got a new gear ratio, and the clutch is different. Blah, blah, blah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a constant. It's not turning the key and away you go.
Yeah.
That thing. But we've been racing all. He races pro mods and stuff too. So on that thing, and I've got a bunch of pro mods also. So that's the only thing we can afford nowadays with the way to go.
Yeah.
What's your car weight?
Its minimum weight is 2490, but we're way probably 100 pounds more, maybe 20.
It's a handful to drive.
No, that's really the design of the Gasser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
We
almost
can
look like you
put
were
it where it doesn't leave the ground, and that's actually faster. In our group, they want to see we're putting a little bit of showmanship too.
Yeah.
They want to see the front. Just like everybody talks about how the front end jumps off the ground.
Yeah. It seemed like it come up on every shift.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And all the cars in our group, we started with this Gasser group about 4 years ago. We had 2 cars. We got 130 in our group right now. It's growing immensely.
Wow.
And we're going to some of these little tracks around that, and as times are getting tough right now, we're setting records. And thousands of people show up and watch these things.
Yeah, well, why not? I mean, they're pretty exciting going down a track.
Yeah. And keep on, like when you see some races, S.E.G.A, they do make a video of it. It's on TV, on YouTube also, when we race.
Well, your small block is making pretty good.
900.
So you
We're
guys
soft on today. We could have beat up on it more than that.
do you guys make quarter-mile passes in that at all? Do you ever get it? No, never.
It's a little unsafe with the straight act. That straight act allowed the 47.4.
Yeah, you'd be doing 150 plus. I mean, even if you...
And because it's high in the front, the other thing is the nature of the gasser, you're catching air, aerodynamics. We're not allowed to have wings on the back or chin.
Yeah.
I mean, it's strictly the way it was in 1967.
But I assume you guys go out to Bradenton and Orlando and some of those tracks and just run to the 8th.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like to say this one's unsafe at the high speed. They don't, just like today with the wind, fortunately it's going down the track. It's real dangerous. We've had it sideways.
Go to the end of this track.
Yeah, we've had it sideways at the end. Didn't like it at all. We don't try to go down there.
But you don't have to get out before the finish, do you?
Yeah, I usually don't go with the finish line.
Oh, okay.
Dangerous here for us.
So, yeah, you're at 126 at the traps, but what would your trap speed be typically when you're all in it?
It's about 2 mile an hour off. The trap speed's not bad right now.
Okay.
I don't normally go down the track, but it felt like it was going good. It felt like it was going straight, so I wrote it out. And I knew I was shifting early, so it wasn't going to be super fast.
Yeah. You know, my car has some traction issues here from time to time. Not usually at Bradenton, but here. So I run a set of Nittos when I'm on this track, soft
You got traction
compound.
control on that thing, though, don't you?
Yeah, but it takes the power out and you lose tenths.
Well, it does take the timing back a little. Well, you don't have timing.
No,
It just takes the power back.
It takes the power back, and you see it in the ET every time.
Yeah, we wish we could do that because we can't put those kind of control boxes on this thing.
Yeah, well,
Our Pro Mods, we just shifted stuff. We back timing off and we've done starting line on it because you can't take 1,000 horsepower.
And that's another thing. Timing's down. Remember? Timing's down on the motor. Set it.
That's true. Yeah, we were way backed off tonight.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just left Reynolds, Georgia, and it was 20 degrees, freezing.
Yep.
And we were in negative 1,700 air, so
Yeah.
we turned the timing down to like 26,
Yeah.
and we have to turn it back up.
Okay.
I forgot about that. But
We're set up right now. We're going to take a couple pieces off. We're going to go to North Carolina, just the way it is. We're going to put it away and put it away for travel, right?
Well, I do need to tell you something about the graph.
It's up to you. I mean, I think just put in travel, we put airbags and stuff down for the chassis, like so.
Yeah.
We were up for 1 year. We were racing. We're going up for the championship. We got to dozen shocks and we found the race shock and bounced it. Let the clutch out the first. We didn't adjust. But the shock was bad. We lost the championship because of one shock.
Oh man. Well, nice talking to you guys. My name's
talking to you
Andrew.
too.
Andrew.
Good to see you.
I'm Dave.
Alan.
Dave and Alan. Next time I'm going to try to be within a half second.
Got
That's
it.
my goal.
Got it.
Well, let's get some money together. We'll match race.
You got more you can do to yours. I'm at my limit. I mean, 5.99 is the best I've run. That's it.
Impressive.
Which is darn good, but it ain't getting any faster than that.
Your speed
So
is impressive too. Down there, I'm really
It got to be
surprised.
over 1,000 horsepower.
it's 1020, 1020, and 1050 torque.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Very nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you guys.